Oh. What do you want?
I'm sick of people catching attitudes.
You're just going around knocking on...
You know, I'm really tired of people catching attitudes. First of all, you called me up here. So what is all this like? Why you got your chest puffing out? Okay, so I just accidentally hit start on my Xbox, and then I was like, oh shit, I gotta hit record. So let me back this mic up. Hi guys, it's Desi Fines. I hope you're doing well. It is 9:38 at night, and I got questions that need to be answered. But anyway, separate note. Snow last episode was on one. The way she pushed Georgie out the way and then punched Crane. She was on one. She was heated. And I was here for it. But I'm not down for her getting a little bit in her feelings that I didn't burn down a tree. In an apartment building at that. I'm not down with that. I'm not down with the cause. We only have one more episode after this. So I'm thinking that I'll just post, instead of taking a break Sunday, Monday, I'll just post the whole series. When this release, the next day I'll post the final episode. Are you excited? We just came across a landmine and it detonated. It detonated. The business office was so blinded by their petty problems in the Woodlands apartments that they didn't realize that this powerful entity in the underworld of Fabletown was festering and was claiming so much power and had so many dangerous people on their side. Now I sound the way I'm talking, it sounds like one of those those channels that do reviews but also list the top 10 of whatever. Yeah. Enough talking. Let's get started. I'm still confused. I'm talking to you guys as if I haven't played the episodes, but I'm trying to push my knowledge about what happens back, and I'm trying to talk to you as if I'm experiencing it with you now. But as I'm talking with you guys, it's just starting things that I'm overlooked. Things that I overlooked are not making sense. Lily's death, it's not making sense. So this whole confusion that I'm having with this is new. It's new. So I'm experiencing this confusion with you. So let's get started. It's episode 4 in sheep's clothing.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the...
Oh my god! Why? Why? I'm gonna have to do this next episode too.
to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in Glamour? I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
Bigby? How could you do this to
Now
me?
it's just still irritating.
I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women?
It was a good show. But, you know.
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is gonna be a beautiful relationship we have with you guys. Really. I mean it. Out with the old, in with the new. Long live the Queen.
Oh yay, episode 3 just finished exporting. I can upload it now.
See you around.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The Silver Slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though. He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
We can't keep meeting this way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the pain.
What happened to me?
There was...
You got lucky and found yourself in the care of a most skillful surgeon. Me.
Please, Bigby, don't move it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself. For heaven's sake.
No, no, no! Oh! Okay, wait. Hold up. This is why we can't multitask. Like, it's gonna take like 2 hours to upload to YouTube. I just wanted to get started. Okay, I actually never had him, like, I didn't know if you took too long, he would set the extremity for you. I should have just let him set it for me, because this is kind of difficult to watch. Yo, like that was
Not bad.
clean.
That'll do, I suppose. He's lucky to be alive, and he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should. There are limits to what even I can do.
This is the job.
Quiet. Just relax. Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands, and I need the space to work, so if you wouldn't mind.
Stick around, all right? I don't know if I trust this guy.
Oh, please, I could do this with my optic nerve severed. We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Hey,
Oh,
Doc,
on
how
his
much longer?
only seat.
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
'Cause I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be? I'm here to take care of my friend.
With what? Your hooves?
Hey, listen,
Please,
lady.
keep it down back there. Thank you.
Could you please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful. There. All done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue. Miss White. He'll be fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
I will. He'll need rest, I assume?
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch, and make sure he doesn't get into further altercations.
Snow has enough to deal with, Swinehart. I can take care of myself.
Clearly. Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney.
Just real quick. We all have like that person in our lives. At least some of us have that person in their lives that you have to make sure that they're taking care of themselves. For me, it's my mom. She like works herself to like the bone, so I have to like get on her to make doctor's appointments. And so like I can understand like where Swinehart is coming from, and I can understand where Snow's coming from, and I can also understand Bigby. Like if you chose Bigby's like I don't want help, you know?
So, how do you, feel?
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay. Hell, I seen him take worse.
Don't worry about me, alright? I'll be fine.
See? Strong as an oak, this guy.
Okay, can you let them have their moment?
I'm glad you're not
Like,
dead. You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived, you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought you were... I don't know. It was just awful.
Snow, I'd never leave you.
No. I'm not a slow burn, like, romance type of girl. Oh my god.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man.
Shut up.
You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Colin,
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
we'll all get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over?
The Crooked Man, Bloody Mary, the Tweedles. This is bigger than what I thought it was.
Yeah. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder. It was a split-second decision, and I don't care how it looked. I'd make it again and twice on Sunday.
Yeah, thanks, Snow, for all that back there.
No problem.
Thanks? You're not pissed that Crane's flown the coop? Or that the Crooked Man thinks he's got Snow under his thumb?
We're all mad about it, Colin. But it's not like we had a strong choice in the matter.
You weren't there, Colin, so just drop it.
Okay.
All I care about right now is just what does the Crooked Man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting...
Wait, so the Crooked Man was on their radar, but just as a loan shark. Through all my playthroughs, I did not catch that piece of dialogue.
Him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily?
This is about those girls, and it'll always be about those girls. Nothing will change that.
We'll see. The Crooked Man declared war against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken.
She's great.
We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way. Bigby's the one on the front lines.
I mean, he's...
You can't give him a leash. He doesn't work that way.
A little restraint and thought behind things will never hurt anyone, Colin.
Yeah, wait, what do you mean? What is this right way?
We haven't been doing a good job. You and I. So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried. By the book, straight as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters. To fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice, then that would mean I'd lost all faith in our ability to help this town. Just let that side of you be done, okay?
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
There are degrees.
Degrees? I only ever do what's necessary.
Really? Do you believe him?
Yeah, I do.
Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president of the Bigby Don't Be Such a Dick Club. But this is the wrong fucking time to put shackles on him.
Well, at least someone understands. Thanks, Colin.
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay?
I know I seem so flip-floppy, but like, damn, Bigby had no other choice last night. No other choice. There was no choice. He had to turn into a wolf. They came with shotguns. We weren't releasing Crane. It was 2-on-1. What did you expect? They had shotguns ready and loaded. Bigby already took a slug to the shoulder, and he's weakened, so he had it put into phase 4. Come on.
It's
Come
just
on.
that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the
Oh,
farm.
give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin. And Bigby knows it's for the best of the town. It keeps everybody out of trouble.
And what if a Mundy does see me, huh? I'm a pig, not a mouse with a hat and a cane. They know what a pig is. It's It's not the end of the world.
Look, everyone just calm down, all right?
I'm perfectly calm.
I'm not. Tell me right now, what's it gonna be, Bigby?
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now? Nerissa.
Nerissa?
That broad from the Puddin' and Pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. And what do you think that could be?
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised. Something about your prickly demeanor attracts him like a moth to a flame.
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case. Maybe she has something else.
Maybe she does. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled, but not over. Let me know when you're done with Nerissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean...
I'm, like, as Snow is in charge now, I believe that she will do the necessary improvements to make the farm not a punishment, but just like a retirement village. I believe, but Colin thinks he has free reign, like he's out and about. Like, excuse me, this is 90s. This is not today New York. This is 90s New York. Like, a pig isn't just randomly gonna be walking around. Like,
She seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here, right?
The rules are the rules. I don't get to make them, I just enforce them.
Bullshit. You give favors all the time. I know you do.
Yeah? Well, I think I ran out.
it wasn't the most eventful, like, intro to an episode, but I think it's a much needed, like, so much happened, like, at the end of the last episode, that it's much needed to, like, take a minute and gather your thoughts about what happened, because this is no longer about it being, like, the deaths of Faith and Lily. It's about this being bigger, that there is an underworld that is, like, engulfing, like, the lesser fables, and it needs to be fixed. It's undermining the official government. I know I'm talking about this shit like it's real.
Hi, Sheriff.
Hi, Nerissa. Have a seat.
Are you okay? You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be, around if I came by.
Let's just say I've been better.
At least you could cough in, like, your elbow, like, in your hand. This is why I don't trust, like, public
Huff and
places.
puffs.
Not many people smoke those. Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. And I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the Pudding and Pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
Is there more to this business with Crane? You gave me the key to room 204. You put me on to Crane. Is there something I'm missing here?
These lips are sealed. If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do. Is this making any sense?
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter. And I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours. Are you? Look around you.
It's my job to look out for people, and not just my friends.
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
But your lips are sealed.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
It's not how it looks that concerns me. It's what it does. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it? That spell Crane talked about. Is there any way to break it? Is there something I can do about it?
No! His lips are sealed!
What?
You can't! Just stay back! You can't do that!
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons... if you take them off...
If anyone finds out I came here...
That's probably Snow.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of... trouble. I shouldn't be talking to you.
I'm gonna have to tell Snow. She has to know about the ribbons.
If you have to, just Don't tell anyone else.
Okay, there's nothing incriminating about this.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go. That was abrupt.
I feel bad for Snow. Like, people, like, in, like, the story, they say she comes across cold. But I can see, like, her and Bigby are, like, similar. Like, they come off, like, distant and cold, but in reality, they care for everyone, and they want to do what's right, and they want, like, they want everyone to prosper. But it's just how their demeanor is what gets them down.
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out.
She couldn't really say anything. The magic that Crane was talking about, it's in the ribbon.
And you can't take the ribbon off, or...
It's how Faith and Lily died.
Okay, so I'm sorry I'm pausing a lot. But, okay, now that we know that the ribbon is what all ex-nayed Faith and Lily, it doesn't make sense for Snow to have been the intended target. Because, as we see, every girl that works at the Pudding and Pie has to wear that ribbon. And I imagine that glamour cannot disguise the ribbon, because that ribbon is a magical object. Like, it didn't disguise the pin that Lily had, the pendant on, like, the brooch that Lily had. So they knew it was Lily as Snow. So my question is, how did they do it, and why did they choose Lily?
Okay then. Good work. So, about Beauty and Beast, do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night?
That's what Nerissa was doing, telling us to go there. I think she made it as clear as she could have.
You know, Beauty came to me a while back. She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else. Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what? I have other matters to attend to.
So, they had to have known it was Lily because of the ribbon. I'm sorry it's stuttering, I don't know why. So they had to have
didn't want
known.
to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what
Why
happened.
Lily?
So that's back on
What
me
was
now.
the reason for
I thought
Lily's
we
death?
agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret too?
You know what it was. You know what was going on, Beast. I had to get a job, and you wouldn't have it. Don't make it into something it wasn't.
It's the principle of it.
Don't act like you weren't keeping secrets too.
If you're going to bring up ancient history, I don't have to stand here and listen to it.
Fine. Go off in a huff. I'm through talking anyway.
I'm sorry, I'm nosy.
Oh. What do you want?
I'm sick of
Well,
people catching attitudes.
You're just going around knocking on...
You know, I'm really tired of people catching attitudes. First of all, you called me up here. So what is all this, like, why you got your chest puffing out? You called me. Like, what do you think? Like, I'm not there because I want to hear you argue, even though it was low-key entertaining. But, literally, I don't want to be up here talking to you. Your face is beat up. You want to talk to me slick again? Like, what? Like, you got me knocking off my glasses. Like, Beast annoys the fuck out of me. So does Beauty. Like, why? They are the two most annoying characters in this thing.
Doors? Stirring the pot?
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
Why would I call you?
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
You think you're the only one?
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I...
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there?
Are you gonna let me in or what?
I remember thinking, I'm about to beat this bitch up.
It's your pal, Bigby.
Who he talking to like that?
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
I'm just gonna say this. There's nothing wrong with Beauty getting a job. They are having financial problems. Like, she took out a loan. Like, obviously she's doing things to keep them afloat. So I don't understand why, like, Beast would have a problem. Why he wouldn't let her have a job in the first place. Especially with their troubles. Like, is it because, like, they were princesses and prince? Like, it doesn't, like, it's not adding up. Like, you're having problems and let, like, your wife help you out. Am I wrong? Do you guys have, like, a different perspective? I think it's wrong for her to have hid, like, that she was working in the place that she was working at from him. But he also shouldn't have been so controlling and, like, that she didn't feel comfortable telling him that she had a job because he would shoot it down. But that's just, they annoy me.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
Yeah, my guy. Ask for a raise. If not a bad,
to
different
bring him
apartment.
into this. Beast. I just don't think we can trust him.
Hold up. Did this man just say he don't think he can trust me? You can't trust your wife to tell you the truth. You talking about me?
Not after the way he went behind my back.
Talk about living in the past.
Call him again?
Well, I trust him.
Of course you do. He was keeping secrets for you.
It was one little thing. Do you want to keep fighting about that? Or do you want to try to sort this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
We're out of money and answers. That's why I called. We'll finish this later, but we need to talk to Bigby.
Fine. If you want to talk, we'll talk.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
You're broke!
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh?
I thought you were having money problems, but it doesn't look like you're suffering to me. Is this something about that loan you took out? From the crooked man?
I didn't know what else to do,
We
so
should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us. That's all I ever do. I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man.
I can protect you, but only if you tell me what I need to know. And that means details. No more stonewalling.
We aren't.
And just tell me what's going on here.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that up.
We never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Like, you could have sold some of your artwork. My god.
Hi there, you've reached Beauty. And Beast. And we're out doing something fabulous.
Let me just,
A day at the beach?
We're not done here.
Slopes?
I should...
For the youngins, that's an answering machine.
Right now, so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible. Beep! That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this.
Who is that?
The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went. I didn't know what to do.
You could have told me.
Who gets loans at a pawn shop anyway? What's really going on at this place?
The Crooked Man knows what people need to get by, so he provides. Besides, it didn't seem like such a bad deal when Jersey Devil was explaining it. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the Woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through there. She had Woody's axe last night, trying to chop my damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us. We didn't think it would get like this.
Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there? How does this fit into the Crooked Man's operation?
I couldn't tell you, but I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up. And it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was. It's up to me to take care of her.
So you do their dirty work and look the other way.
Work is work. All I do is deliver stuff. I just wanted to provide for Beauty, Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this, scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
No, probably not.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
So, back to Beauty and Beast. I get that mindset, like some guys have, they want to provide for their wives, but when you get into a certain financial situation and your wife is willing to do that work, you have to allow them to help. You have to. Like, at least till you get out of the situation you were. But now on to this choice. The Lucky Pawn, we know that people are getting loans from there. Bloody Mary got the axe from there that she used last night. But the butcher, we know that they're delivering out there. Remember from the Greenleaf? The Greenleaf's like thing? She had a box and it was delivered from the butcher. So they're supplying something there. That and shipping it out. So I get that Lucky Pawn is the loans, but if we can get to the heart of like what is supplied there, we can cut off Crooked Man's supply and maybe force him out of the shadows.
You know that butcher shop, the cut above? The thing is, I don't think it's meat in the packages. You know that...
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind them.
You know that butcher shop,
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place.
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that butcher shop.
You know, Bigby, once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Wait, I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
No, of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea. We know that the Crooked Man is dangerous to all of Fabletown.
I'm gonna do my job. Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
So, guys, if you don't know, I have a business. It's called 2024 Shirt Store. Well, 2024 shirts, but the website is 2024 shirtstore.com.
Huh. Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any. Right.
So, as I'm playing this game, I'm coming out with a shirt that I'll display it here, where I support, like right here, I support the Fabletown Sheriff. So if you're interested, I'll leave the link in the description below. But yeah, here it will be on stickers and it will be on a shirt. But if you're interested for it to be on a mug, let me know. But yeah, I just wanted to say that.
Not very appetizing. Frozen solid. Who'd want to eat this?
The whole thing about 2024 shirts is that I was annoyed looking around and seeing so many like anti-Biden Trump, like anti-Biden stuff, and like this whole propaganda for like support Trump. So I'm like, there needs to be equal representation for both sides that don't like either, you know? I got like on the website, I got shirts, mugs, stickers. If you don't like Biden, if you don't like, I got the same thing if you don't like Trump, different designs, but if you don't like Trump. And then if you're just neutral, you don't have like a horse in this race. There's just neutral, that there's no good choices. I showed the shirt in one of my previous videos.
Bigby Wolf? Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special. New York strip. I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin.
Johan, I want to know exactly what's going on here.
We sell meat. Did you want to buy something? What you see is what you get. Just meat. You won't find anything else. We do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
So you don't mind if I take a look around?
I guess not. Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on that. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I just have to go see.
So if you press the bell, he would have came out. If you press this, he would have came out.
Shit.
Also, sorry for the random plug.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out. Just wait out front. I'll be right there.
What's the problem? I'm just coming back to give you a hand.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes. Come on, damn it.
For such an innocent guy, you're acting pretty damn strange, Johan.
I don't know what to tell you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Huh?
How you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me.
Listen, just calm the fuck down, okay? I just want some answers.
Okay. I'm dead. Either way, they said to me, Johann, you can keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment.
They? Do you mean Mary? Bloody Mary?
This isn't my shop anymore. That crew took it from me a long time ago.
Crew?
Fuck. The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case, Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me, took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I'd let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear. And I don't want to know.
It's all right. I believe you. Calm down.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when.
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had.
Damn it. You can't act like you're forced into this and then turn around and help them. They'd still be here if you hadn't flipped that switch out there.
I had to. Huh. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me? It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help.
Well, I'm here now. I'm gonna sort this all out. So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff. What are they making here?
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment.
So if you go to the Lucky Pond, this whole board will be erased.
Chains? Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
So they have Fables enslaved, making glamours.
These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here. Don't you see what's going on here?
Wait.
With all these raw materials, it looks like he could process them into just about any kind of magic. He's got all he needs. The gear and slave labor to work it. So these must be the orders. He's got his hooks into everybody, and it's pretty clear how.
Oh yeah? How?
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. The things that must have gone on here.
It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains, he's He's enslaving Fables. On my watch. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If finding the crooked man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Snow?
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the crooked man that way. And leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office.
Crane shattered the mirror and made off with one of the pieces. He probably still has the shard with him.
Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn. And if I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the crooked man.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh? Do you really think this is gonna be all right? Of all this stuff in here, I do know one thing. That's his icon, his symbol.
Wait, in the background it says to the farm. So they're delivering even to the farm.
What kind of a guy uses a torture device as his icon? The kind of guy who isn't gonna be understanding about Bigby Wolf showing himself in. So tell me this, what the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary.
Report to the business office. Tell Snow I sent you there, and we'll figure something out. Some kind of protection.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
The problem with Telltale games is that examining certain items will trigger a cutscene. And I thought examining the board would trigger the cutscene. Apparently it didn't. Like, that actually looking at the supplies will trigger the cutscene. So we missed out on 3 items to like look at. The box in the front, the board, and the other thing that was on the other table. They're nothing very huge. I just wanted to show you guys. So I'm sorry about that.
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you're
the
guy who
just
makes
gonna.
sure...
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order,
you know.
and that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
You don't want no part of this, pal. You push me one more time, and I will have one hell of a mess on my hands. And I really don't feel like mopping out this room today. So I'm giving you one more shot to thank me for my sunny attitude and generous disposition. Turn the fuck around and walk out that door with your life. So get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
What the fucking hell?
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit!
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park just so I can prove to you that your axe isn't here. And you think I'm gonna take another inch of abuse? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Trust me, you do not want to go there.
And what if I do?
Back off, dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up. Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't
Okay,
so
time to
tough.
beat this bitch up.
You know what? I'm just... Ah! You
wanna talk shit?
Oh, motherfucker! Oh.
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight.
Shut up,
Not
Wade.
now. Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
Okay. Super Saiyan. Let's go. Beyond demon time, real for
Protected your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on.
Okay,
Try to
quit
stop
calling
me.
them whores. I'm about to...
Fucking stay down. There she is.
That statue from Ichabod Brain all this jerk. That's how we spawned it.
Hey, assholes. I found her. The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. That useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror. No fucking friends.
Where's the crooked man? How can I find him?
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump. Fucking bitch.
Where's Crane's stuff? Where'd they put it?
In back. Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything?
Crane's coat. No time for traveler's checks, huh?
In this economy?
You won't be needing this anymore. That sick piece of... The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's 'cause the crooked man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. so you can raw smash the place up. Shit, you can wail on me all you want, but what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town, you're in his, and he sure as shit is ready for you.
Out of smoke? Thanks. Shitty brand.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie, I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing. Jersey was wrong, you know.
About what?
About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan?
It's my job. I'll get him.
All right, we'll go do it then.
Hey, Woody.
Yeah?
You gonna be all right?
You know me.
I don't know. I just have a soft spot for Woody. Even after we did like the first episode. He's like a deeply, like, I know he's just a side character, but he's like so complex, and we're only at like surface level with him. With his character. Like, there's so much underneath, like the self-hate, the insecurity.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket.
Oh, hey.
And you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Okay, you about to get
Buffkin,
punched.
get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine.
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. The Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just Beauty and the Lone. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
This is worse than we could have imagined.
But that's over now, because we got the mirror. And once it's fixed, we got him. That's how Crane did it, and that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable.
Why don't you go fuck off until I'm good and ready?
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know.
I found it in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. you-know-who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong with Fabletown.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him.
He has a kid.
He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. I only came in to see
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallop because of you.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up? You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, Is he going to the farm too? Yeah? You thought we didn't know about him, huh?
Wouldn't you know it? Colin is going to the farm.
Well, I would say each case deserves to be decided on its own merits, don't you think? If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash?
Good.
Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows. This old glamour rule is oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different. You know it's not right, burdening the weakest of us like this.
Look, I'll try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, that's not entirely up to me.
Oh, thank you, Sheriff. I knew I could count on you to make me whole again. We get this sorted and I'll be glamour to the nines, I will.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Yes, TJ,
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Don't worry, I did the right thing.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy.
I did the right thing to me. To me.
Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better, but thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
He's probably still waking up a little.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way, but we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. Then we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been letting the dialogue when making dialogue choices. I've been letting the dialogue run out a bit so you can hear the rest of the conversation instead of it ending abruptly, just so you can hear the entire what the other characters have to say. I'm sorry I didn't do that for the past 3 episodes. It just came to my mind this episode to do that. I'm sorry, it's stuttering.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call, so thanks for not giving me a hard time.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me. I don't want to get in trouble. Will you just follow me?
Fine. Lead on.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually.
I get it. You have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Whatever you may think of him, He doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
I can find the door myself. You should just get the hell out of here. Things are gonna get ugly in a minute.
Leave? I told you, I have to do this.
Hey, you've been warned. Stick around, and you're a part of this, just like anyone else.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing.
Go ahead.
Oh,
You got a job to do.
I ain't.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
Oh, that's such a badass way to end it off. Just the lighter clicking. Huh.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Next episode is the final episode, and it looks like it's gonna be great. So, let's get to player choice. Let's get to player choices. Did you send Colin to the farm? You and 19.4% of players decided Colin should go to the farm. See, I already know how this ends up. I don't think it's fair that Colin would get to stay, and since Snow wants Toad to go away, and Toad has a son, so if Toad goes away, then Colin should have to go away too. So I decided he needs to go to the farm. Did you attempt to remove Nerissa's ribbon? You and 60.2% of players did not try to remove the ribbon. Now we found out that the way that they died was through the ribbon. So it leans even more to my point that Snow wasn't the intended target. It was actually Lily, and because you would know it wasn't Snow White because of the ribbon, and they had to have seen a ribbon, because how else would they pull it? Like, as we talked about in the other episode, that green leaves glamours don't hide certain things. Like there was 4 buttons instead of 3. There was Lily's brooch. There, like, so I don't think it would glamour the ribbon because the ribbon is a magical object, and plus the glamours are not fully efficient. Which crooked operation did you investigate first? You and 48.3% of players went to the cut above. So a lot of players didn't see like how basically the list of people that like these black market magics things are being sold to. Did you send Toad to the farm? You and 50.7% of players decided Toad should not go to the farm. I agree with that. How did you respond to the Cricket Man? You and 17.1% of players agreed to talk with him first. I agreed to talk to him first. Yes. I just think it's a much more badass ending to the episode if you choose that option, because obviously I went through all like the options, just like threatening, then just lighting the smoke, then just saying no, you're coming with me, and then the episode just ends with the lighter being like struck. So I just think that's like the coolest dialogue choice in that. So there's a lot of unanswered questions. Why was Faith killed? Why was Lily killed? We know how deep the corruption and how big the underworld of Fabletown is. It stretches far and wide. Like we get to enslavement, people who probably made a loan with the Jersey Devil at the pawn shop, couldn't pay it off, and they were forced into working enslavement. So it stretches far and wide, and I know what Tiny Tim was saying. Oh, he didn't like it. I know what Tim was saying in the ending, that there are fables that need like the jobs he provides, but there's so many people that he's hurting, and there's so little people that are benefiting. He gave Beauty a job, but why did Beauty need a job? It's because she borrowed from the Crooked Man. So all these troubles stem from him. But the problem is, he's the person that fables go to solve their financial problems. We see the business office, it moves nowhere. So how many days does it take for someone to get to the front of the line of the business office and find a job? How many fables will be out of work because if we take him down? Can we help them? Because at the end of the day, they need to work. They need money. So there has to have I don't think Snow White or Bigby is ready for the fallout of removing such a powerful person like Crooked Man is and it's like with Rico, with Mafia and Rico, the head boss head bosses don't get their hands dirty, right? So we obviously know that he didn't physically kill Faith and Lily. But the fact that 2 employees of the Pudding and Pie show up dead in the exact same way, there has to be something going on. And I don't know if the Crooked Man is involved. Well, I know like what happens, but don't know if the Crooked Man's involved, whether like what they were doing, why they died, and what kind of deal is Crooked Man trying to make, because we obviously cannot allow him to continue. But even offering Auntie Greenleaf's a job, we're taking away like people's ability to continue to live in Fabletown and not go to the farm because they're delivering glamours. So it's so many there's so many implications of what we do next, and how Tim is right. Like, it's not going to be Crooked Man who suffers. It's not going to be Bigby and Snow White who suffers. It's going to be Fabletown who suffers. And I don't think Fabletown is ready to take on the responsibility that the Crooked Man has and was using inappropriately. So that's it for me. I'm gonna let this outro play out. Next time I won't talk during the intro because it's the last intro of the season. So I hope if you made it to this part, thank you. I feel like as I am playing, I'm getting groove of things, and I feel like I'm getting better. So please hit that subscribe button. I really want to see you in the next episode. I want to know your comments. I want to know what you think about all this. I know I'm talking about this this is real life, but it's a story, and I just see how Fabletown mimics, and Fabletown residents mimic the real situations in the real world, rising costs, not being able to find a job, So I just want to have a conversation. So thank you for listening, and Desi Finds is signing off.